Noibat Community Day is this weekend, and as always, we're going to be running through all the tips and tricks you might need to know for this event. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So first, we're going to start by going through the event details. This event will be February 5th, 2 to 5 p.m. local time. Of course, Noibats will be spawning everywhere in the wild with a shine rate of 1 in 25. There'll be 3 times catch Stardust, 3-hour incenses, 3-hour lure modules, 2 times catch candy, 2 times chance of getting an XL candy when catching Pokemon, 1 extra special trade per day, 50% less Stardust from trades, as well you can get photobombed 5 times through AR snapshots by Noibat. Also, from 2 to 10 p.m. on that day, you can evolve Noibats into Noiverns for 400 candies, and it will get the new Charge Attack Boom Burst, which will be a legacy move for Noivern. We'll cover if this move is any good a little bit further down the video. Also, from 5 to 10 p.m. after the Community Day, there will be bonus raid battles for anyone who might have missed the Community Day. Noibat will be in 4-star raids. You cannot use remote raid passes on these raids, only local passes. But if you complete one of these Noibat raids, by the way, the raid encounter can be shiny, Noibats will spawn everywhere around that gym for the next 30 minutes within 300 meters, and of course, they'll have the same shiny rate. This is pretty much just if you end up missing the Community Day. There will of course be stickers you can get from spinning Pokestops, opening gifts, and purchasing them in the in-game shop during the Community Day. There'll also be exclusive field research tasks during the day, which will be catch 3 Noibats. They'll get you a Noibat encounter, 5 Great Balls, 2 Ultra Balls, 2 Pineapple Berries, or 500 Stardust. Finally, there'll be exclusive $1 special research called Abundant Noise. We don't know what the tasks are at the time of making this video, but usually it is pretty worth it. It'll get you a couple extra Noibat encounters, probably some star pieces, maybe some incubators. Check the Leak Duck link below because they will update it once they know all the tasks. With the details away though, let's get right into the tips, starting with the perfect IV CPs. What CP should you be looking out for on Noibat that will guarantee 100% IV? On screen, I have the Noibat perfect IV chart. It'll show you the CP a Noibat would be if it's a perfect IV at every level from 1 all the way to 50. There's only a couple levels we can look at here that are really going to help us out. First of all, if you get a Noibat from Research Encounter, it'll always be caught at level 15, meaning 285 is going to be the CP you're looking out for from any Noibats caught from research. If you are playing in weather boosted weather for Noibat, which is going to be windy weather, that's the only weather Noibat gets boosted in. Level 35 will be the highest level Noibat you can find in those conditions, which means a 619 CP Noibat in weather boost is a guaranteed 100% IV in the wild. If it is any weather other than windy weather, you're looking for a level 30 because that is the highest level it can be in the wild, and 571 is going to be the perfect IV CP. Other than that, in the wild, it's very hard to tell if it's 100% IV or not. So the best strategy is to catch as many as you see and hope for 100% IV. And you can even keep an eye out on your local discords because sometimes people do call them out, in which you can run over there and potentially get a Shundo Noibat. I also want to take a moment to talk about PVP IVs. In Pokemon Go PvP, generally you want low attack, high defense, high stamina on your Pokemon. However, for each Pokemon, the best IV set does differ by a little bit. So let's go through what the best IV set for a Noivern in all the leagues are right now. Starting with the Great League, a rank 1 Noivern is going to be a 0, 15, 12. So look for that CP if you want the perfect IV Noivern for the Great League. Then in the Ultra League, a 0, 15, 14 is going to be the perfect IV. Finally, in the Master League, of course, as always, 15, 15, 15, the 100% IV is what you're looking for. Do note though, for the Great League and the Ultra League, anything low attack, high defense, high stamina does work well. Also, finally, you can download an app like PokeGenie, which when you're out, it can instantly scan the IVs you have there to tell you if that's a good IV or not. You can also use search threads like 0 to 1 attack, 3 to 4 defense, and 3 to 4 HP to quickly search out all the potential PvP IVs because that will show you all the generally low attack, high defense, high stamina Pokemon. Good for doing a quick search during the Community Day. Now, this all does beg a question. Is Noivern actually even worth getting PvP IVs for? Is it a good Pokemon in Pokemon Go? Now, first of all, Noivern in raids is not a good Pokemon at all. You can't even learn a Dragon type fast move, which means it's kind of useless as Dragon type raid attacker because all it has is Draco Meteor, and his flying type moveset is not very good. It is literally the 27th overall flying type raid attacker in the game, so definitely not worth getting. Now, what about for PvP? Unfortunately, again, Noivern just lacks a good fast move. It has access to Bite and Air Slash, which are 2 pretty low quality fast moves for PvP. You're gonna be looking at rank 788 in the Great League, rank 521 in the Ultra League, and rank 446 in the Master League. Even with the new Charge Attack Boom Burst, unfortunately, it doesn't change its ranking much, as what Noibat really needs is a quicker charging charge move to bait and be able to take shields faster. The only thing Noivern is really giving us is obviously access to Boom Burst, which hopefully will be spread to other Pokemon and help out other Pokemon, but it doesn't really do much for Noivern. This is really just a shiny collector's, not really a meta Pokemon. However, it does take 400 candies to evolve, so I do want to go through some candy tips on how to grind a lot of candy during this Community Day, as always. First of all, of course, Pineapple Berries. You can use regular Pineapple Berries to multiply or catch candy by 2, and Silvers by 2.33. You can also Mega Evolve during the Community Day. Noibat being a Dragon and Flying type means you want to Mega Evolve either a Dragon or a Flying type Pokemon to increase the amount of candy, XL candy, and XP you get for catching these during the Community Day. I'll put on screen all the potential Pokemon you could evolve that are those types. So whichever Megas you have on screen that are hopefully the max level, go ahead and Mega Evolve them during the Community Day so you get some extra candies, right? It's so worth it. You can also trade. It is still the season of Mythical Wishes, which means you're getting 1 guaranteed XL candy every time you trade away a Pokemon. I don't really know if trading Noibats is really that worth it because again, it's not the most meta relevant Pokemon, but it can be a good method to try to get 100% IVs if you do want a 100% IV Noibat, because, you know, 100% IVs are cool. Finally, you can transfer the Noibats for extra candies. Specifically, there's a global Valentine's Day challenge, February 7th to February 14th. If we send enough gifts, we unlock 3 times transfer candy and 2 times transfer XL candy. So if you do want extra candies for your Noibats, just save them. It's literally just gonna be a week. Wait till we unlock the global challenge bonus and then transfer away for that extra XL candy. Now, I think the main thing about this community is gonna be the 3 times catch Stardust. Obviously, Noibat is a really cool shiny, but a lot of people love Stardust, and me, myself, I'm super low. So how do we grind a lot of stars during this community day? First of all, of course, throw on a star piece. That's gonna increase the amount of stars you get, and it's definitely worth having them on the full community day. Other than that, just go out and catch as many Noibats as you can. The more Noibats you catch, the more stars you get. However, if you have been stacking Pokemon and following the tips here on the channel, you definitely wanna go ahead and catch any of your stacked tasks. Stacked tasks is a long list of Pokemon you can actually hold on to and catch during these types of events. Specifically right now, I took a look at the field research task, and you can complete the task, catch 7 species of Pokemon, which will get you an Executor, defeat 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts, will get you a Weezing, and send 5 gifts and add a sticker to each, which will get you Meowths. You can then run from those tasks, throw them in your stacked tasks. The reason you want to stack those Pokemon is because the stage 1s, Executor and Weezing, get you 300 base stars per catch, so you can, you know, 3 times catch Stardust with the star piece. You're getting a lot of Stardust, and the Meowth gets you base 500 stars per catch. So either catch your stacked tasks or stack Pokemon up until the community day to get a lot of Stardust. Finally, that leads us into the Platinum Medal tips for this event. As always, you need 35 Platinum Medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Which ones should you be working on during this event? Let's go through it right now. Of course, we have the Dragon Tamer Medal, catch 2,500 Dragon types, probably one of the hardest type medals to complete, so definitely get on it during this community. Also, the Bird Keeper Medal, easier to complete, but Noibat is a part flying type, and they're gonna be everywhere, so catch them. We also have the Pokemon Ranger Medal, complete 2,500 field research tasks. The field research tasks on community days are so easy. It's like catch 3 of the community day Pokemon, and they're spawning everywhere. So you haven't completed this medal, definitely focus on the field research task, because you can take a huge chunk out of this. We'll also, of course, be getting 5 snapshots during the community day, so the Cameraman Medal, have 400 encounters and go snapshot. Make sure you take your snapshots. And finally, with the 3-hour lure modules, the Picnicker Medal, use a lure module to help any trainer catch 2,500 Pokemon. Go to a busy area, go to the area where everybody be playing community day, and be the first to drop lures. Everybody during the community day is gonna be playing off of your lures, helping you complete this medal. And with that being said, that is pretty much it. That are my tips for Noibat community day. If I missed any of them, let me know in the comment section below, but I think I covered most of it. Again, this community day is like, get a couple shinies. It's a rare shiny, it's a cool shiny, but it's not a meta Pokemon, so you're really just playing it for the shinies and the Stardust. That's what I'm playing, at least. I will be, by the way, live streaming this event 2 p.m. EST on the 5th on the community day, so you can come tune in to the channel here if you want to watch us try to, you know, catch some shiny Noibats, see what we can do. That's it for me, though. Fall for tips, everybody. Peace.